When Makuro came to, she was engulfed in the brightness of the fluorescent lights. She cringed, waiting for her eyes to adjust to the light. After a moment, she realized that her feet weren't even touching the ground. She started to panic, and she realized she was hanging from one of the pipes on the ceiling, her arms constricted by handcuffs. She must have been sweating because she felt the chill of the air conditioner on her body. Across the room was the cat sitting next to the lever that was pulled down halfway. The cat seemed to glance between Makuro and the lever. Makuro pleaded to the cat not to move the lever, so it went down all the way, fearing the consequence of it. Look at me, though, acting like my life is in the hands of a small cat that can't be older than a kitten. Okay, maybe my life is in the hands of a kitten, but still, this is kind of pathetic. The cat rubbed against the lever and the sprinklers on the ceiling went off. The cat ran out before it left the room completely. It turned and gave a somewhat smug look. That face looked somehow familiar. She groaned and stared at the towels below her that were dirty and with what looked like blood. Okay, maybe I should have never questioned the authority of the kitten. But if the world ran on never should have, then both world wars, the Civil War and the American Revolution, would have never happened. The moon would have been equals and the world would have been filled with shiny, happy, rainbowy world everyone wants. Let's forget it. If I sit here long enough, I'll probably end up freezing to death. She struggled to free her wrist from the handcuffs. Damn it. Everything in this damn hospital is in the worst condition. Of course they have the best handcuffs. How fucking convenient. The cat came back with the key. Kuro called it over and it took a couple steps toward her before dropping the key beneath her feet. You fucking cat. The cat turned around before it left the room. It was a voice or some imagined sound rooting from desperation. That's what you get. You whore. I'll never get him now. God. It felt like hours passed. It was hard to tell when there was nothing to do but pray that someone was coming to your rescue and will be arriving at any moment. She guessed it was at least half an hour before she gave up struggling to free herself. She could have sworn that she felt every vein in her body, every cell expanding until they were about to explode. Makuro? The voice was distant but familiar. She looked up. God, every part of her was so cold it felt like she was on fire. After seeing that flash of red through her blurring vision, she already knew who it was. She remembered thinking when she first saw him, is that his natural color? Crown picked up the key. Okay, when I let go of this thing, you're gonna fall, but I'm gonna try to catch you if I can. Get ready. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. She felt her shins hit the ground. She assumed Carl had caught her and was moving her out of the cold. She only knew that she was immediately swallowed by what felt like intense heat. She couldn't tell if she was only feeling his body heat or if she was moved out of the room. She meant to say, speak to me, but it came out more like I was waiting for you to come, but when you didn't, I started to get worried. Here, take my coat. There was more of that painful heat, a feeling of knowing exactly where your blood was flowing. Light as a ghost, for lack of a better phrase. Wish there was something I could do to help you right now. I can see you're in pain because your sunlight is so hot. Wish I could find Hiei too. He just left because when I got to the room, the light was on and he wasn't in there. The thing in the room was a girl. I remember her picture. It was Yukina. And it's fine. After half an hour, she sat up. I'm good enough. If he is gone, we can't waste any time waiting for me to get better. He has a broken leg and no weapon. That's almost asking for it. We didn't take that long, did we? Again, even Pandora can keep her curiosity from biting her in the ass. So you knew? Of course I did. Otherwise I wouldn't have said anything to him. I couldn't tell you because it would be just as bad to tell you. How long have we been gone? I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of time. Maybe you should wait a little longer. You said yourself that you wanted to find him. Let's go before he breaks something else. They went down the stairs, and as they went down, Kuro added, We should start looking on the first floor. I doubt he would want to go up the stairs, but there's stranger things going on here. Here's the first floor. Wait, the stairs go down further. Carla pointed to the stairs going down. I don't remember there being a basement floor. And the elevator said the lowest floor was the first. They have all the floors there too, I wonder. So we'll be going? After you. I was afraid you'd say something like that. I went down the stairs anyway. Wonder where this could be taking us. I think we might actually start losing it if the stairway seems to go on forever and then it seems like the stairway to slipped on an unseen liquid and fell down the stairs. Never mind. I found the exit in a real painful fashion. And there's a watch your step sign right here. This might as well have a picture of a card crusher with a card in one hand and flipping you off in the other with a huge caption, "You fucking fail," under it. The crew helped him up. Your nose is bleeding. You didn't sprain your ankle, did you? I have a feeling that having your legs screwed up in any way might be the end of you right now. It's not what this whole place is. Let's worry about that later and open this door. Carl opened the door and waved the flashlight around a few times. He stopped to pinch his nose. I think I hear... Damn it, there you are. Carl jumped at the sound of Hugh's voice and struggled to keep the flashlight in his hand. He probably only accomplished smearing blood all over it, making it even more slippery. What the hell is wrong with you, keeping a cripple waiting like this? Do something about your nose, you're getting blood all over the damn place. Super dumbass, right? McCrow sighed. Don't get all pissy at us. So were you crying? Can't hide it, I hear it in your voice. I told you not to turn on the damn light. What did you do? Don't you think I would have a reason for saying that? Why the hell didn't you just tell me that Yukina's dead? Why didn't you just tell me they hanged her up with her clothes? You just want me to stay in the same room, just sitting there in some nasty-ass place like this? So you want to tell me your search was all for nothing? I prefer to know. And what, did you find Carl's mom's body laying around in a gutter? And did you tell him not to look there either? Why the hell are you still here? What are you here for? No. You saved your ass so many times, you shouldn't even start saying anything to us. I didn't even want to say anything to you because I didn't want you to end up like me. What, screwed up in the head? Suddenly there was static and started getting louder. Damn it, Carl, turn off that damn radio. It was fine earlier, I wasn't even touching it, Carl replied. I have both my hands on my nose trying to stop the bleeding. Let's just get out of here. I don't like it when the static comes on, when there's something around. You didn't find what we were looking for, did you? Take this and shut the fuck up. It was my painkiller when I still lived here. It's called a health drink or nutrition drink. They changed the name from one to the other at some point. McCrow handed the bottle to Hiei. He growled at her and took it away. He found no reason to let a perfectly good drink like that go to waste. He took a big gulp but immediately spat it out. This stuff is gross. What the hell is this? Let's just go, McCrow. You're gonna have to carry Hiei since my hands are kind of full. Unless Hiei likes having blood all over him. McCrow broke in. And he quickly added, "Bet she does it. You shouldn't be done with it by now. I could finish mine in less than 10 minutes. I wish I could do that." McCrow slung Hiei over her shoulder. "You should eat more. You weigh less than I do. That makes me feel bad." After a slight pause, she said, "You know, I still don't remember this floor being here. It makes me feel uneasy that even the elevator doesn't have it on there. And the static too." There was the sound of something hitting the floor. The scraping sound. The sound of metal and grunting. She twisted around and saw the vague outline of a pyramid head. Her blood went cold. "Rama? Run. Don't think about it or turn around. Run like hell. Don't worry about it. Don't tell me." Kurama sprinted before he could see if Makuro was catching up with him. All that ran through his mind was a nervous look on his mother's face. What was that? Where did that come from? Did he just suddenly form a false image of her? The two bodies lying on a bloody floor with Makuro and Hiei's names pasted on each one as the murderer stood on over them with a smile on his shapeless face. He nearly crashed into a wall and he found he was in an elevator. He looked out to see that Makuro was not that far behind, but just before she made it in, she slipped on some kind of slime on the ground. Look what he slipped on not too long ago. There wasn't anything there when I came here. What was the tooth? His blood went cold when he saw him appear right ahead, closing in on them. This bastard sure can move. Take my hand, hurry! She grabbed his hand and reached for Hiei. Take my hand, Hiei! He was frozen. He looked like he was barely able to blink. All that was really moving was his chest choking on rapid breaths. The crew grabbed his arms and started struggling to move toward the elevator. She could feel it freeze up too. Doors closing, oh god. She was just about done. Try and keep it open. He started slamming on the button to open the doors, but there was no response. She was in and he was halfway in when the door closed on him. He felt a great knife stab into him. He went limp as the blood began to run down his lips. He only managed to moan what sounded like, oh. He was pulled out with the knife still in him. Then everything went black. Kurama was suddenly aware that he was still hitting the button, and that his nosebleed stopped. He started pounding on the button with hot tears pounding. Makuro was vomiting in the corner, and the odor mixed with the stench of urine. But it didn't matter. Time was only lagging. It went too fast then, but now was dragging along cruelly. There was a chill in his blood, never-ending chill in his blood.